Hello, welcome to this week's edition of the City Update. I'm your host, Mark Aaron, Multimedia Design Manager for the City of Danville. This week, we're out at the Institute for Advanced Learning and Research for the 2010 Green IT Economic Summit. This is a first annual event here in the City of Danville. We look forward to having it in the future. Ecomnet's local green IT company, which decided to locate here in the City of Danville back in May. They will be up and operating at the end of September. They're sponsoring this event, learning a lot more about energy efficient IT strategies at today's summit. We've got over 100 people in attendance. We're going to talk to Ecomnet's senior vice president on today's show to learn a little bit more about this summit. We'll also talk to Jeremy Stratton, our economic development director, just about the importance of having this great technology company locating here in the City of Danville, and actually how we're using some of these green IT PCs currently at City Hall. We'll talk with our IT director for the city, Inez Harville, and get some information from her about the usage of those PCs as well. So let's take you inside the summit now.
Welcome to the City of Danville, Virginia. I'd like to say a special greeting to all elected officials, to include Councilman Larry Campbell and all others who are here. A special greeting to Raj Kazuri, Ecomnet's Chief Financial Officer, Chief Technology Officer, and thanks for investing in our city. We appreciate that, and your return, we know, will be great on that investment. Also, a special good morning to Jitin Anchan, Terrell Jones, Mike Holland, who is Microsoft contact person, and thank you very much for those kind words. And tell Bill Gates we're still here, thriving, growing, and waiting for him as well. And also to Nate Traeger, who organized today's event. In April 2010, Ecomnet announced they were locating in the former Engineering Design System Building, or EDS, in Airside Business Park. Ecomnet is making a $2 million capital investment in our city and in our region. It will create 160 technology jobs. Plans are being made for a grand opening in September or next month. Today's Green IT Summit is a huge step in the economic evolution of Danville and this region. 3 words that we hear on a daily basis. Those words are the green economy. It usually has to do with energy, speed, and cost reduction. Today, we will learn about that trend that has gripped our nation. We are honored that Danville was chosen for this pace-setting distribution of knowledge. Efficiency and cost savings are ultimate goals for any business or entity. Competition is another word associated with the business world. Literally, everything we do is technology-based and changes rapidly. The City of Danville understands that. It is incumbent upon all of us to plan and be ready for each transition. While costly, investment must be made, the kind that can offset fixed expenses with the ultimate goal of making a profit. The old adage, to spend money, to make money, you must spend money, is still true. Knowledge, being informed, is imperative for success. The green market is wide open, and anyone can obtain a share if they are ready. A few years ago, who would have thought that Danville would be the emerging technology center? Who would have thought that Danville would be an emerging technology center? We are. Danville offers a great location in between the high-tech centers of Washington, D.C. and Raleigh-Durham for technology companies to locate and expand here. Compared to Washington, D.C. and Research Triangle Park, our cost of living 30 to 40% lower. 30 to 40% lower, without sacrificing access to essentials such as high-speed broadband service and access to high-tech workers. Thanks to the Divide Commission and Danville's utilities, we have broadband capacity at a fraction. We have broadband capacity at a fraction of the cost in Northern Virginia. Data can be sent quicker from Danville through the Ashburn main line to Washington, D.C. than from within the Washington Beltway. Again, thanks to our vision for broadband access. EcomNet's IT utility bill is 35% lower in Danville than it would be in Northern Virginia. I repeat, EcomNet IT utility bill is 35% lower in Danville than in Northern Virginia. I beg you, tell the world, if you want to grow your business and save money, come to Danville and this region. To serve high-tech companies, the Institute of Advanced Research and Danville Community College, our CAT facility, that's the Regional Center for Applied Technology and Training, their facilities are emblematic of the first-class research and education opportunities that we have in this region. The City of Danville, Pennsylvania County, and Back Commission have partnered to invest in the most important part of our future: access to the best educational facilities possible. The City of Danville IT department has purchased several Verdio computers. Working together, Danville and Pennsylvania County are bringing high-quality jobs and diversifying this regional economy. With the recent announcement of Piedmont Bioproducts, the NACI, Advanced Vehicle Research Center, and EcomNet, Danville is becoming a green technology corridor. More will come in the near future. I'll say it again. More will come in the very near future. Today, you will gain knowledge of equipment purchases, how to best receive and transmit data, how to become more competitive, how to grow and expand your business, and more importantly, how your business can survive and grow. We ask that you grow that business in Danville and this region. Thank you.
Well, joining us now is Mike Holland, who's a Senior Vice President for EcomNets. And of course, you all are familiar with EcomNets, made the announcement back in April they will be locating a green IT facility here in Danville. And of course, they have just recently moved into their facility here in Danville, and also a few local hires as well. So Mike, glad to have you up and running here in the city of Danville. Can you give us a timetable of when you all hope to get started here in Danville?
Sure, Mark. We purchased the building in April of this year after a very quick deal with lots of different folks who've been very supportive in the local community. We purchased the building in April. We're in the middle of construction right now and renovation of the interior, making it more suitable for data center operations and manufacturing facility and professional services. We've hired a couple of local folks to help us. We've used all local help in renovating the facility. We're very committed to the local community. We're planning on having grand opening ceremony in mid-September, probably towards the maybe third, fourth week of September.
Great. Now, for our viewers who may not be familiar with EcomNets, talk about the green hardware that you all will be producing here in Danville.
Yeah, green. Everybody's green today, right? Everybody wants to be green. Well, what we've done is made an esoteric term like green IT real. And one of the ways we did that was to have a tangible product. So the founder of our company, Raj Kasuri, back in November, after probably a year and a half of R&D, invented a green PC, and we have now expanded that to a line of green hardware. We have all of our hardware, all of our hardware has what's called EPEAT certification, which everybody's heard of Energy Star. You see that on your refrigerator and TV.
Absolutely.
Well, think of EPEAT certification. It's a government certification as Energy Star on steroids.
Right.
So we're very excited about it. We're probably going to be releasing the full line of hardware, which will be manufactured here in Danville exclusively. We've already taken some orders. We're going to be probably October begin full-scale production and sales.
And I know we're going to talk to the city's IT director on today's show because we have purchased quite a few of those from you all already.
Yes, I believe you have. I
Great.
believe you have. So just one more example of the outpouring of support we've had from the community.
Now, if our viewers are watching at home, will this be available to the general public anytime soon, or how could they go about getting one of these PCs?
Yeah, right now we're focusing on public sector and commercial, but probably towards the end of the year we'll turn this into a into a consumer product.
Great.
We have some very exciting things I'm not at liberty to talk about, but some of our products won't begin with the letter I, but they might begin with the letter G. So stay tuned, because we're getting some really exciting interest across the country, actually. One thing I mentioned, we're producing these in Danville. In keeping with our goals and the community's goals, we're bringing jobs back from overseas to make these things here. So we're really excited about that, too.
We're so glad to have you here in the city of Danville, and talking about investing in our community really segues right to what we have here today with the Green IT Economic Summit. Now, talk a little bit about, I know this is something you all have sponsored, and you've brought experts from the green IT field from all over the country here to Danville to talk to our local individuals. Tell us a little bit about the goal of this summit and what you all plan to share with the attendees today.
Sure, Mark. One of the things that has bothered us as a company is the fact that everyone has green initiatives. There's green vehicles, there's green buildings, there's lots of green stuff, but nobody really has addressed it from a technology perspective and from a commercial perspective. So our goal for this summit is educational in nature, number one. And the three things we want to focus on as business people in the green IT technology world are sustainability, accountability, and profitability. So if we can, throughout the day and throughout this summit, which will be an annual event, by the way, we're going to explore those three concepts and how utilizing green IT technology can help us further those goals within our own businesses and within the public sector as well.
I know we've got some representatives from the city of Danville today. I think the local public schools and the county schools are represented, but who else do we have that have signed up to attend this event here today?
We have a whole host of private companies. We have government officials, dignitaries, Secretary of Technology for the Commonwealth of Virginia was here and just spoke recently, Jim Duffy, and we've just got a broad sector, cross-section of state and local and commercial businesses here at the summit. We're really excited. Lots of interest.
Well, Mike, we're excited to have you here in Danville, and glad to hear this is going to be an annual event.
Yes,
and
sir.
thank you so much for taking the time to join us at today's summit. And we're going to head inside and get some sound from some of the speakers at today's summit.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Mark.
My name is Terrell Jones with EcomNets. EcomNets is a green IT solutions provider, and we're also the creator of the Video Green PC. So I'm going to follow my notes because I have a lot to cover. And hopefully you guys came out to learn about green IT and the future of green IT. I hope that you're in the right place. We got a lot of information to give out to you today. We got a lot of vendors to come talk to you about some of the things that they're doing with us as partners. So it'll be very exciting.